Okay, game synSpace, drone runner for Android. Um, how do you configure your drone? Well, we had other films showing how we did our face and our shell, but you also have these starting pods. So right here you can see I have 4 pods for engines, 1 for shields. Oh, that's just the help page. That's not the real thing. So we'll pick our color. And now this is real. So first of all, let's fix this from a different thing. Let's use that shell. And here we can see that we have 2 shields, 1 weapons pod, and 3 engine pod. I can just tap, on the word engines, and I'll get more and more pods, more and more pods for engines, and it'll automatically take them from the other guys as needed. Or I can tap in this triangle anywhere I want, and it will, it calculates the amount of area in this triangle and gives me that percentage of the full triangle. Anyway, I thought it would be cool, but it's generally easier just to do that. And once you're this is how your ship is going to be born into this star group, and other people will see you, initially with this strength. It doesn't matter how many times you've played the game in the past. You're only going to start with these 6 pods allocated as you said them. And then once you're in the galaxy, in the star group, then you can fly around and pinch zoom, and you can pick up more power-ups and get more pods, which are then displayed down here. And that's kind of the whole point of the game. And not only do you pick up ship pods that boost your strength, you also pick up weapon pods and defensive pods and traps and whatever the author of the Starmap came up with, because it's all extensible by the author of the Starmap. Though that's kind of a vaporware statement right now, I can point to a large number of maps, because this is the Android version of my Windows game of the same name. And then that game, people submitted maps. And this is a selection from those. But I don't have an integrated map editor yet, which will be required. And the maps will be fancier because this time around I'm using the Lua scripting language to let the map designer do interesting things. And I'm using well, it's not MySQL, it's SQLite, but it's SQL-ish, so I'm going to just call it MySQL. Database to remember things like your, what quests you've completed. And that's just a locally stored database on your mobile device. If you uninstall, it's gone forever. Your progress on one mobile device does not apply to any other mobile device. And your progress is mainly social. You've beaten a lot of people. You've collected their shells. You've seen their faces. I'll probably have a scroll. There'll be some way of going from here to the big list of everybody you've ever met. Though I kind of want to just make it more of a, when you meet them again, you get more information, like, oh, you saw them before such and such time. They beat you 500 times out of 600 trials. Here's your complete stats. Here's a list of the last 47 battles you've had with them. Here's a note you wrote to yourself about them where you felt they were cheating. For that, actually, what happens is you click on the guy that you don't like or that you do like, and you give them a so-called buddy hat. And if you give them no hat, then they just have no hat. But if you give them, a moon, then they have the moon hat. Well, I'm sorry. They're a little dead at the moment, so we have to bring it back in. So, you now see this guy's got the moon hat. And what does the moon hat mean? It really means nothing. It's just a categorization system for you to use to sort of remember whether you liked somebody or hated them. The dunce hat right now. And these words came from Arcadia, and I may or may not. Oh, look, I'm kind of in orbit. That other glowing circle is this little gravity detector light. It's kind of redundant when you can see the star. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm trapped. This guy's trapped. Excuse me. He's gonna die. And he's dead. Not dead. His drone is destroyed. Anyway, that's how you do that thing I said at the beginning I was going to show you how to do.